Woohoo!
There it is.
Good morning, everybody. Let's see, we've got our camera in the right place. Okay, all right. So, Happy New Year.
What's up, everybody? Happy 2025.
We made it. We thought it would be fun to kick off this new year with a live workout. Jared and I, we've got so many fun things in store this year with this channel, and so let's just start off strong.
What better way to do this?
All right, so we got a 30-minute workout for you. 30-minute workout for you. We are going to start with some core. We're going to move into some strength training, and then we'll finish with some cardio. We're just hitting it all today, and we'll do it all in 30 minutes. So
we're talking about this workout, and we're like, well, should we do core, or maybe we should do like some list cardio? What about? And people's like, let's just do them all.
Let's do it all.
It's like, well, okay then.
All right, so let's just warm it up. You can walk in place, swing your arms. Make sure that you grab some weights. We're going to be doing a little bit of strength today. Incorporating those, grab your water. And then those of you who are in the Mommy Tummy Fix program, you can use this for your list cardio, just whatever tracker you are using. Keep an eye on your heart rate. You might have to take some of the intensity down on some of these moves, but it's completely up to you what you want to do.
So we're going to try to keep things in kind of a heart or a fat burning heart rate zone. So kind of like a 50 to 70% of max. Again, if you're in the Mommy Tummy Fix program, all those calculations, you know what we're talking about, everything like that. And so kind of the workout is focused on burning fat. I think most of us, when we say we have a New Year's resolution to lose weight, the weight we're referring to is percent body fat. And so that's what we're going to try to burn through today. This is the type of workout that's going to be the best to do that.
Yep. Okay, let's take it into some standing knee drives. Just those hip flexors already.
Check my balance already.
This one's already going to be testing your balance. Okay, and then let's do just a couple of body weight squats, just like you're sitting down in a chair, slow and controlled. Jared tweaked his back yesterday.
We're gonna get through this one.
So he's gonna be going a little
Well, I
modified.
tweaked my back during leg day yesterday, so you're like, let's do squats, and I'm like, wow, okay, we can do some squats. We got this.
Okay, so we are going to do 45 seconds of an exercise and then a 10-second rest in between. And we are going to start down on the mat with our core. You're going to want some dumbbells. And I am going to push start on our timer. We'll give us 10 seconds. Our first move is going to be some straight leg raises. So down on the mat, we are going to be... Okay, so I want your knees bent. I want you to do a belly brace. That just means tuck your hips under, pull your belly button into your spine. You're going to extend one leg out straight. You are going to raise and lower it. The key is keeping that contraction in your core. We're going to stay on this one side the entire 45 seconds. And we're going to do this twice. We'll do this whole circuit twice. So we'll do the other side next time. Now, those of you who are in the Mommy Tummy Fix program, you know we are all about strong core. And it comes from just simple strengthening exercises like this one. Okay, our next move, we're going to go into a dead bug, but this time I want you to grab a dumbbell. So I've got a 10-pound dumbbell. I'm going to lie on the ground. I'm going to hold the dumbbell kind of right over my chest. I'm going to get into that dumbbell position, so you're going to brace your belly. And we are just going to lower and raise our legs back up. Our legs are in a tabletop position, but we've got to keep that core braced as we slowly lower and lift our legs. Turn on your core and let it be what pulls your leg up. Your lower abs should be working so hard as you pull your leg up.
And so when Camille says brace your core, we talk about flatten your back, so there should be no arch in your back. Back should be flat to the mat. And then we should be able to brace our core. Use your muscles to pull your belly button in towards your spine, And that's what we're holding during these moves. It's not the leg movement that we're after. It's keeping your core nice and tight, nice and braced.
Okay, let's flip to our side. We're gonna do some clamshells. So lay on your side, hips are stacked. I want you to brace your belly, so pull your belly button into your spine. Keep that nice and tight. And then we're just going to lift our top leg, lead with your knee, come back down. So it's a lift all the way up and the lower. These are just clamshells. Slow and controlled. But I want you to think about pulling that belly button in and holding that brace tight the whole time. Your abs, your core should start to feel fatigued, should start to feel tired because of how braced you are holding that, how engaged your core is this entire move.
So once again, this is a very simple move. And if you're laying there thinking like, I can't feel anything, what am I doing? Try to refocus your attention on those deep core muscles, using those muscles to draw that belly button up and in.
Okay, we're gonna go to some bird dogs, so I want you to get on all fours. Now, if you are newly postpartum, sorry, that timer, I want you to just be in a braced position here. So deep breath in, fill your belly with air, blow it out. As you blow it out, pull that belly button into your spine. This is where I want you to stay. If you still have DR, if it's still just fresh postpartum, but those of you who are ready for advanced, let's go into a bird dog, holding that brace in your core and then switch to the other side. Same thing, slow and controlled, because what we're thinking about is holding that brace in our belly the whole time. This would be easy to do all day long if you didn't have your core turned on.
And so the first couple of moves we did, you were laying on your back. Gravity kind of helps pull your belly in. When we roll over onto our stomach or facing down like this, we're using those muscles against gravity to pull ourselves up.
Okay, we've got modified side plank. Or if you want to do a full side plank, you can. But I want your elbow and shoulder to be in alignment. Bend your legs and then pop up into a side plank. You can straighten your top leg if you want. Belly button pulled into spine, and this is where I want your focus to be. Think about turning on that core and just flexing it, like getting it so tight and holding it while you're in this side plank. Gravity's gonna work to pull your belly down. You've got to fight against gravity to hold it up. Hold it in place. We've got 15 more seconds. If you want to, you can pop into a full plank or stay in that modified. Put your arms straight up in the air, put it at your hip, wherever feels comfortable. Okay, we're gonna repeat this entire circuit, switching to the other leg. So we've got straight leg raises. Do whatever leg you didn't do the first time. So back on our mats, bend your leg, tuck your hips under, brace your belly. We're just gonna raise and lower with the emphasis being on your core. Every time I lift my leg, I think about just bracing my core a little bit tighter, trying to bring those hip bones a little bit more together in the center. You can make this as tough and as engaged as you want. You just have to really put your mind to that muscle.
You mentioned hip bones. So what we're referring to specifically is if you put your hands right here in the front of your hips, you feel these two kind of bony prominences. Focus on trying to pull those together. That's a great way to activate that deep core. It's kind of like a corset, wraps all the way around your middle. When you contract it, you should feel everything kind of squeezing towards the middle. Trying to pull these hip bones together is a great cue for that.
Okay, we're gonna go into dead bugs next. You already know the drill because we've done this exercise. So on the ground, hold your dumbbell just kind of over your chest. Get in tabletop position and then raise and lower your legs while your core stays engaged the whole time. So while we're doing these core moves, we wanted to let you guys know we are launching a 14-day core challenge, and it is totally free, and it starts on Monday. If you like to do workouts like this with us in real time, then you are going to want to be part of this challenge. We're going to do it as a community. We've got a free Facebook group. You'll get daily emails. You'll get a new video every day. So if you want to join, the link is in the description. And like I said, it is totally free. We just wanted to give moms guidance as we start out this new year. Okay, on our side, we've got clamshells.
This way?
Yep, just make sure you're on the other side.
Clamshells, yeah.
So, lying on your side, brace your core, pull it in tight, and we're just gonna lift that top leg and bring it back down. I love this move too. It's a really good stretch for your hips if you've got tight hips.
So great for
So good.
SI joint problems. You mamas out there, if you have any SI joint laxity, this is one of the best ways to tighten that up. So like Camille mentioned with the 14-day challenge, we talk a lot on this channel and in the Mommy Tummy Fix in general about the importance of core rehab and what that looks like and progression to core rehab. And a question that we get a lot from ladies is like, I understand the importance of it, but I don't know where to start. And so if you've ever needed a place to start, and if you've ever wanted to kind of do that with us and with a professional, this 14-day challenge, again, completely free, it's a great way to get introduced to that. We'll do it for the first, well, not the first 2 weeks of January,
Yeah.
6th through the 20th.
Okay, so we're in bird dog position. Make sure you brace your belly first, so deep breath in, blow it out. Just hold it here if you're a beginner. If you want to go to a more advanced move, do a really slow and controlled bird dog. I want you to focus on not arching your back, just kind of keeping that neutral spine.
This is where the PT in me comes out. And so a lot of people, when they'll do a bird dog, they'll let the hip roll up towards the ceiling and they'll get a lot of rotation in their core. You'll see that Camille's doing a great job of keeping her whole back down into her hip. Nice and flat, nice and level. We're not rolling towards the floor. We're using all those core stabilizers to keep things locked in nice and tight.
I like to think I've got like a glass of water on my back. Or
Great, great.
something that's gonna keep me in place. Let's see. We've got that.
Yeah, right.
So other side, whatever we didn't do the first time. So make sure your elbow and your shoulder are in perfect alignment, stacked on top of each other, and then bend your bottom leg, pop up onto your side plank with core brace. This is what's so hard. I can stand or I can stay in the side plank so easily without having to turn on my core, but the focus is just brace that core, engage those muscles. Jared likes to say, act like someone is going to punch you in the tummy, and how would you brace those muscles right before impact? And that's the kind of like engagement that we are going for.
Yeah, and so to Camille's point, like, side plank, it's a pretty challenging move, but when your focus is that abdominal brace, pulling the belly button up and in while you're in that side plank, it's just going to kick on one more level, that deepest core level, layer.
Absolutely. Okay, so next we're going to be moving into some strength. Grab your dumbbells. I've got some 15s here. We're going to move into a dumbbell deadlift. So for this, just standing straight, and I like to think about as I bring the dumbbells down in front of my legs, pushing my bum to the back side of the room. You're going to feel this in your glutes. You're going to feel this in your hamstrings. Slow and controlled as you raise and lower those dumbbells. Obviously, the stronger you get, the heavier you're going to want these weights to be.
And so I like Camille's cue. The one that I like to give people is pretend like there's an open drawer right here, and you're pushing the drawer closed with your bum. So like the break at the hips, the hip hinge should be the first thing, not your lower back going forward, your hips going backwards.
Okay, our next move is a kneeling shoulder press. So I want you to get down on your knees, and I want you to engage your belly. Just another belly brace like we did before. So we'll bring your belly button into your spine, and then we're gonna go up with our weights to a shoulder press. So slow and controlled, but as you raise and lower those dumbbells, I want you to pull your belly button into your spine. Keep that core brace the entire time. Even though we're working our shoulders, we can keep our core braced, work our core as well. Halfway.
On this one, sometimes this one will hurt people's shoulders. If that's your case, you might have your elbows flared out too wide. If that is the case, kind of bring your elbows forward into more of this 45-degree line, and that should alleviate some of that tension.
Okay, our next move is a glute bridge. So we're gonna go to the ground. You have been on our Mommy Three Things channel at all, you know we love a good glute bridge for core. It's also so good for glutes, obviously. So if you are a beginner, I just want you to go up into a glute bridge and hold it. If you want a little more advanced move, grab a dumbbell and hold it above your eyes or your chest as you hold your glute bridge. Sorry, I had to catch my breath. If you want a more advanced move, I want you to add a march as you hold this.
You're going crazy.
Yep. So keep your core braced, because that's the foundation of everything we do. But then we're also firing on our glutes as we march. Woo! This one is a burner. Okay. All right, the next move is a bent over dumbbell row. So we're gonna go back to standing. Grab your heavier weights if you've got a couple options of different weights. We are going to hinge forward in our hips. And I want you to think about pulling your dumbbells back to your hips. Do you have any cues for this one, Jared?
Keep your lower back nice and flat. So you'll see that Camille's maintaining this arch in her lower back. We're not rounding forward like this. And then I like to picture like squeezing your shoulder blades together. Imagine there's like a pencil between your shoulder blades. The goal is to squeeze that pencil right there. Camille's got really great form. The other thing that I see is people look down at their feet and kind of round their neck like this. I like to say, try to keep a neutral neck position by picking a spot about 4 feet in front of you and just keeping your eyes kind of fixated in that direction.
Okay.
Guys, I just talked through that whole set. Can I do some movement? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, we're gonna finish this circuit, or this round anyway, with some squats. If you wanna grab weights, you can, or you can just do a body weight squat. Now, before you go down, I want you to brace your core, belly button into spine, butt nice and tight, and then as we lower and come back up. I've had to really work on my squat form. I have bad knees, and so some cues that help me. So think about pushing your knees out just a tiny bit. Don't let them fall in. Push them out. Keep that core braced as you lower your bum to the floor. And kind of think about sitting down in a chair. Another thing that helps me is to think about spreading my toes and just kind of gripping the floor with my whole foot. Woo!
Nice.
Okay, we're gonna do that whole strength circuit one more time.
Sweet.
Shake it out. So we've got deadlifts first. This is good.
Do you have your heart rate going?
Yes, I am very high. I am out of my lift zone right now.
Let's see, what's our first one? Deadlifts.
Okay, so we've got deadlifts. I like your cue of push the drawer closed.
Yeah, close that door.
Raise and lower. And when you come to the top, when you come back up to the top, think about squeezing those glute muscles together. Slow and controlled.
Yeah, keep in mind that this is a primary hip exercise. We're going for hip extension. So you'll see that Camille does a really good job. Glutes go back first, and watch where her dumbbells are. Her dumbbells hit her shoelaces. If your dumbbells are way out here in front, that tells me that we're working a lot more lower back. We want the emphasis to be in the hip. And so to do that, you kind of slide your dumbbells down your legs, down your shins, they hit your shoelaces.
All right, we're going to kneeling shoulder press. So get down on your knees. If this is too painful, you can do this standing as well. But if you can, get down on your knees. Brace your core, bring your weights up, and then press up.
So with kneeling, why do we do it in kneeling?
I feel like it helps my core to be more engaged.
Yeah, you totally just answered the question. So engages your core, and then it also is going to put a lot more of that work into the shoulders, because when you're standing, you can kind of use your knees, use momentum to kind of pop into that concentric phase or into the raising phase of the exercise.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, we're isolating. Camille hit it right on the head, right in the core, right in the dumbbells as they're going up and down.
All right, we are going down into our glute bridge, depending on where you are at. Beginners, just do a bridge hold. Intermediate, add a weight hold. Advanced, let's march. Okay, so down into a bridge, we're gonna extend my arms up. Hop into that bridge as you pull your core, pull your belly button into your spine. You can steer right here. Really think about trying to fire on those glutes. Push your hips up a little bit more. Then you can add march if you feel ready. Now, there's no medal to work up to or to do this advanced move, especially if you're not ready. Just meet yourself where you're at.
Try to challenge yourself, but we want it to be successful.
Yeah. Woo.
Nice.
Okay. We've got 2 more moves in this strength circuit. Dumbbell row. So back up, and then we'll finish with some squats. Okay. All right, so bend over, hinge at your hips, and then I want you to pull your weights kind of back to your hips. I like Jared's cue. Think about squeezing a pencil in your back. I like to pick a spot kind of out in front of me. Just stare at that, and then really think about these muscles that I'm working in my back. Slow and controlled. Woo!
Yeah, slow and control, that's a good cue too. Don't just let the weights fall back down towards the
I can
ground.
pump them out like so fast, but think about raising, lowering. Oh gosh, I'm burned out.
Nice.
Okay, we've got one more.
Last one.
Squats, you can do body weight or add weights if you want to. You can bring weights to shoulders or hold them at your sides. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Okay, here we go. Slow and controlled.
Try to keep your weight over your entire foot. A lot of times when people go down into a squat, the heels come up because you have so much weight on your forefoot. Try to keep your weight centered evenly between the front of your foot and the back of your foot as you do these. I was also going to mention, if you like strength circuits like this, we have a bunch in the Mommy Tummy Fix app. It's the premium version of the app that includes strength training workouts just like this, simple moves. You can do them with just a pair of dumbbells. You can do them at home. Most of them take about 30 minutes to do. Get in, get out, get strong. Again, that's the Mommy Tummy Fix app. You have that one linked below?
Yes.
MommyTummyFix.com if you want to learn more about that.
Okay, we are on to our cardio circuit. I'm going to move this mat out of the way. Okay, first thing we're going to do is a lateral lunge with a knee drive. So we're going to lunge down to the side, tap back to the middle, and lift your knee up, engage your core as you do that. And then we'll lunge to the other side, stand up, knee. If you want to make this more advanced, don't tap as you come up into that knee drive. My cue for this one is as you go down, think about pushing your bum back to the wall. I use that cue a lot, but it helps me
to push your bum around.
to have good form. So let me go to this side. You can see that my bum pushes back.
As we drop down into
As we
that
drop down.
side squat.
Okay.
Lateral lunge.
Next up, we're going to do some sumo squat pyramid pulses.
Hold.
Say that 10 times fast. So I want you to get into a wide stance.
No comments on how wide Jared's stance is. This is hard.
So we're going to build a pyramid here. So we've got 1, and then we're going to go down. We're going to pulse twice. We come back up. We're going to pulse 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Come back up. 4, 2, 3, 4. Bring it back up. Here's 5.
Oh, hands are yours.
3, 4, 5. Back up. 6.
Oh my gosh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back up. Let's see if we can get 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And up.
Obviously an exercise that Jared does all the time.
Jared loves that. Okay, our next move is gonna be some forward reach toe touch kicks. So basically, opposite hand to toe, we're just kicking forward. Go with, don't try to like kick so high that you hurt yourself.
It's not Rockettes, try
It's
out.
not Rockettes. Right. Just want you to think about keeping your heart rate up. Feeling that stretch in your legs.
Keep that core engaged. This is a great way.
Absolutely.
Anytime we're bringing our legs up in this direction, it's a great way that we can kick on just another core layer. So mind muscle connection, belly button sucked in as we're alternating these kicking motions.
Ooh. Yep, this is cardio. I feel it. Okay, we're gonna go into some reverse lunges. Now, if you have knees that hurt, just go in a lunge that's comfortable for you. You don't need to go all the way to the ground. I just want you to think about going as low as you can.
As low as you can go, pain-free.
Pain-free. If you need to hold onto a wall or a chair, you can. Now, if you are more advanced, I want you to add a twist. So you lunge down, and I want you to just twist your body to whatever leg is in the front. So it's a torso twist. Make sure that the twist is happening in your core. Come down to the side. Requires you to kind of hold that lunge as you twist. Woo! Just adds one more level, but be wherever you are. You can hear us huffing and puffing.
Yeah,
Okay.
so there's always ways to make exercises easier. There's always ways to make them harder. So we'll try to demonstrate those for you.
Okay, we're gonna just finish this first round of cardio with some standing side crunches. So hands behind your head, just a gentle touch. And we are gonna go knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Slow and controlled, belly button pulled into your spine, bracing that core the whole time. If you are just joining us right now, we want to invite you to join our free 14-day core challenge. We start on Monday. Just a good way to start the new year. We're going to do it all together. A new video will go up every single day on the Mommy Toy Fix YouTube channel, so you can catch it there. But if you want to join the free Facebook community, click on that link. We'll send you all the info you need. It's totally free. I just want to help you mamas start this year off feeling good and kind of having a plan of what you want to do. Okay, mamas, we have one last round of our cardio, and then we're done. We did a full 30-minute workout.
Core, strength, cardio.
Yep. Okay, we're going to start with our lateral lunges. So lunge to the side, push your bum to the back wall, come back up, lift your knee. Lunge to the other side, lift knee. Think about pushing your bum back. And then if you want to take it up a notch, don't tap down in between. It requires a lot of balance and core strength to be able to do that knee drive without tap. That's the goal. We just want to have a strong core to help us in everyday moves, to help us to feel confident. Moms are strong. That's like our ultimate thing we preach.
Strong like a mother.
Strong. Yes. Okay, we've got Jared's favorite.
Here we go.
Sumo squats.
Let's get it.
Working those inner thighs. It feels so good.
We got
So take
this.
a wide stance. Toes point out. Okay, we're gonna build it up. Here's one. Back up. We got two. Back up.
Nice. Here we
Here's
go.
three. 1, 2, 3. How low can you go? Here's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up. Here's 5.
Just not a position that males find themselves in very regularly.
Oh, it feels so good.
It's tight, ladies. Come on now. Here we go.
4, 5, 6. Back up. Here's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do 8. Here we
Okay,
are.
here we go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, burning. 7 and 8. Oh, the burn is real.
As a physical therapist, I'm not impressed. That's one that I need to work on.
Yeah?
That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, we're gonna go forward kicks or forward toe touches. So just slow and controlled. Think about using your core to lift your leg. Don't strain, don't go for pain. I just like to think of it as a nice stretch. And yours might be down here, or it might be here, or it might be here. And that's okay. Just meet yourself where you're at and keep pushing yourself to be a little bit better the next day.
So we've done core,
Yep.
we've done strength,
Yep.
we're sprinkling in a little cardio.
Yes.
Where else can we get more cardio like this?
Oh my gosh, our channel is loaded.
Mommy Toby Fix channel, you're right here. Camille does tons of these lifts, cardio, these lower intensity fat burn cardio workouts that you can do from home. If you like this, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit subscribe down below, comment, let us know how you're doing, let us know how we're doing, let us know what you want to see. We always love to hear from you.
Okay, we're going into reverse lunges. So slow and controlled. Here's another cue as you're doing these lunges. Don't think of it as a tightrope. Think of it as railroad tracks.
Oh,
And you have one leg on each railroad track. You don't want them to be in perfect alignment. You want them to be staggered. It's gonna help with knee pain. It's gonna help you keep your balance. And then if you want to take it up a notch, go into a torso twist with whatever leg is forward. But this takes a lot of control and strength. So know that it's something you can work up to. Even my balance kind of falters when I come up because it is intense.
And like we were saying on round one, if you do have knee pain, if you are a little weak, your reverse lunges might only look like this. It might just be like a little quarter. Do what you can with what you've got, and then try to push into more as you come back and do this more.
All right, we've got to finish with our standing side crunches. So hands behind your head. We're gonna lift, we're gonna lower. Brace that core, pull that belly button in. Think of this as more of a core move than a leg move. I feel like a monkey.
Slow, in control.
Yep.
We're not using momentum, we're using muscles. So
Yeah.
pull it up and then lower it down. Not swing it up and let it fall down.
Which is hard. At this point, you are tired. Slow and controlled. You got this, Lonas.
Come on, ladies, here we go.
We got better. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice job. Okay, walk it out. You did it. 30 minutes. We hit core. We hit cardio. We did strength. You should be feeling pretty dang good.
A little bit of a cool down.
Yeah.
Bring your heart rate back down.
And then, of course, we would love to have you join us on Monday for our free 14-day challenge. You can come right back here to the channel. That's where we will kick it off. You'll see video 1, day 1, go live on Monday morning. And for 2 straight weeks, I will show up every day with a new core workout. And if you want to get the emails and if you want to be part of the private Facebook community, click the link in the description. You can join us there.
There's a free printable calendar.
Calendar.
That you can kind of follow along. You know exactly what we're doing each and every day. And again, the goal here is exposure to what core rehab looks like. And then also to just build a habit, build a pattern. You know, it's something like, we're going to be holding you accountable. We can do it consistently for those 2 weeks. The goal is that you then take it and then you just continue as we go. So
the other thing that's kind of fun is Jared and I will be doing 2 live coaching calls with everyone who clicks the link and joins the challenge. And we will go live on Zoom. We'll answer your questions in real time. So if you ever have like postpartum questions or fitness questions, or is this right with my body? Why does it feel this way? We're there for you. We're here to help you become unstuck and know like what to do to feel your best. So that will be happening too during those 2 weeks. 2 live Zoom calls where you have Jared and I's full attention and can ask any questions you want, and it's totally free. So click the link in the description.
So the link's down below, or mommytummyfix.com/challenge. We'll take you right there. We can't wait to have you join us.
Yes, I think that's everything. Hopefully your heart rate is coming down a little bit. If you need to take a couple more laps around the living room, do that. But thank you so much for joining us, you guys. We will see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.